God damn it. Come on.
I'm so used to losing tarpon that I thought I lost another one, but actually this fish was still on here. He just ran toward the boat. See, now I can feel him right there. And there he goes again. This guy, I don't think this guy was a tarpon. I think he must have been like a small shark or something. Yeah, tarpon don't run like that. They don't do short bursts of runs. Besides, this guy ended up breaking the line, which tarpon don't do either. At least not at the, not where the hook is placed anyway. But this is in the harbor once again. This is just off Fort Zachary Taylor State Park, and I don't go to this park because it's like $8.50. You know, that's northerner prices. That's what the northerners like to pay. I ain't gonna pay $8.50 to go in the fucking park. So I just kayak in there. Look at this. A little thing of seaweed. And kind of let you know what direction he's going. And see, today was it was like 7 to 10 miles per hour wind, light chop, and this is what it looks like in the harbor at 7 to 10 miles per hour wind. It looks pretty rough, don't it? I'm anchored up here. The anchor is doing its job really good, but
oh no, it got away.
yeah, it snapped like right there on the hook. Took the hook with it. Whatever it was. This is another mystery fish. And this is just me showing, you know, how rough it is there in the harbor. This is fighting against, now that's a tarpon. Yeah. See the difference? That's a freaking tarpon. Look at that. Just take all that line, 300 yards of line in the water like nothing. Look at that shit. Yep. That's a freaking tarpon right there. And what was I saying? You know, I'm anchored up because the wind's so bad. If I'm not anchored up, it would just take me further and further away from land. And I gotta be anchored up because I'm using pinfish as live bait, and that's the most natural presentation you can use. You know, you can't troll a pinfish, unfortunately. But you know, when you hook onto these big tarpon and you're stuck in one position, you know, it just ends up taking all your line. You know, I've only been able to record like 3 videos, but I fought like 6 tarpons in total. And you know, 3 of those battles were actually at nighttime, and you can't see shit with the video. And I learned that when you're just stuck there in the water, not moving with the fish, it's just like fighting these fish from a pier or a bridge. They just take all your line, man, all of it. Now, this guy I probably would have got in because he was a small guy. He's only like probably like a 30-pounder or whatever. But he ended up breaking me off of bottom structure, I think. He's kind of given up here. This is like 30 minutes into the battle or whatever. But I fought one, and this dude was huge. It was at nighttime. He was so big because he leaped out of the water. Unfortunately, I can't give you video of this. You can't see shit. But he leaped out of the water. He was only like 25 feet from the boat, and he leaped up over my head, man. It was just so awesome to see that big a fish jump that far up. And that's when he first hit the bait, or when he first realized he was hooked. And he did a good run, and then he kind of slowed down. And I got him to the boat, and he was like right underneath the boat. And I was like, man, this is unusual. You know, a big ass fish like this, see, he breaks off structure here.
Just go right over my lines.
This is where he breaks off on bottom structure somewhere. But anyway, I got him up into the boat. So you know, I thought that this battle would have been a lot longer. It was only like 20 minutes. And I started bringing him up to the boat, bringing him up to the surface, and then it was on. It's just all my line, you know. My reel was like slap full of line at that point, and in like 20, 30 seconds, all 300 yards of line went right in the water. So, you know, I'm thinking of creating like a quick release on my anchor system, and that way I can kind of use my boat as drag. You know, just kind of crank down on the reel and just have them pull me in the boat. See, this is a different fish. I think this is yeah, this is like the little jack I caught this day. And this video is like 2 days of fishing.
Jack, maybe?
But you know, even though I'm not officially catching these fish, just battling them, seeing them jump out of the water like that at night, it's really awesome. You can still kind of see at night, and you know, it's really quiet and peaceful out there.
What is that thing? Big jack. Jack.
Yeah. Whenever you're trying to catch a fish, you're like guaranteed going to catch a jack or a shark. It's just over and over again. Should have used him as bait. I didn't have any shark tackle. Look at that. Look at that view. See, there's some light there, and you see the GoPro. It just doesn't pick it up too well. And there was like a lightning storm in the distance. This is heading back. I didn't want to stay out there too late because yeah, it's just a little too rough. And I'm not used to night fishing, so I'm just kind of eased my way into night fishing. This is the next day. Check that out. It's beautiful, right? And this is the day where I hooked onto that huge one, and it just spooled my ass. It's like around 10 o'clock at night. But that's a view right there. Yeah, that day was like glass, the ocean. I think I got something here too. I think it was like another jack or something. And this day was really funny too, because stupid storm. You know, this summer is like totally unpredictable. Just storms pop up whenever the hell they feel like it, despite weather predictions. I mean, who would think I would get like a storm? But you know, I just pulled into the beach there, and I waited it out, and then I went right back out there. By that time it was night, and the whole night was really calm and peaceful. And
Jack.
around 9 o'clock at night, man, the waters were just
Jack or a snook?
the waters were just overwhelmed with tarpon. I mean, there was like 100 of them busting bait everywhere, and I was hooking on them left and right. And until one finally spooled me, that one monster one. I'm going to be taking a vacation here pretty soon. I'm going to be going up northern Florida, visit family. So you're not going to see any videos. Well, maybe you will. I don't know. Maybe I'll see something interesting and post it. But no fishing videos, I don't think. And there's that view again. Yeah, that day was so awesome. This was like not even 5 miles per hour wind. And it's still a pretty good current. It had to be anchored there, otherwise you just drift off. Alright, you all have a good one.